The fall of Egypt is a complex and multifaceted story that spans thousands of years, involving numerous dynasties, invasions, and cultural shifts. To do justice to this expansive history, we must delve deep into Egypt's past, exploring the rise and fall of its great civilizations, the impact of foreign conquests, and the enduring legacy of its culture and traditions. Ancient Egypt. The story of Egypt's fall begins with its rise as one of the world's first great civilizations. The ancient Egyptians thrived along the banks of the Nile River, building majestic pyramids, temples, and cities that stood as a testament to their ingenuity and skill. The Old Kingdom, characterized by the construction of the Great Pyramids at Giza, was a time of great prosperity and cultural achievement. However, the Old Kingdom eventually gave way to the First Intermediate Period, a time of political upheaval and instability. The central authority of the pharaohs weakened, leading to a period of disunity and conflict. This era was followed by the Middle Kingdom, a time of reunification and cultural revival. During the Middle Kingdom, Egypt experienced a golden age of art, literature, and architecture. The pharaohs of this period, such as Senusret III and Amenemhat III, ruled with wisdom and foresight, bringing peace and prosperity to the land. The Middle Kingdom was followed by the Second Intermediate Period, another time of division and turmoil. This period saw the rise of the Hyksos, a foreign dynasty that ruled over northern Egypt for several centuries. The Hyksos introduced new technologies and ideas to Egypt, but they were ultimately driven out by the pharaohs of the New Kingdom. The New Kingdom. The New Kingdom marked a period of great expansion and conquest for Egypt. Pharaohs such as Thutmose III and Ramesses II extended Egypt's borders to their greatest extent, establishing an empire that stretched from the Euphrates River in the north to the Sudanese border in the south. The New Kingdom was also a time of great religious and cultural innovation. The pharaoh Akhenaten introduced a new monotheistic religion centered around the worship of the sun god Aten, challenging the traditional polytheistic beliefs of the Egyptian people. However, the New Kingdom was not without its challenges. Egypt faced invasions from the Sea Peoples and other foreign powers, leading to a gradual decline in its power and influence. The reign of Ramesses III was particularly tumultuous, as Egypt faced economic hardship and internal unrest. The Third Intermediate Period. The decline of the New Kingdom led to the Third Intermediate Period, a time of political fragmentation and foreign domination. Egypt was invaded and ruled by various foreign powers, including the Libyans, Nubians, Assyrians, and Persians. The pharaohs of this period struggled to maintain control over their kingdom, leading to a gradual decline in Egypt's power and prestige. One of the most significant events of the Third Intermediate Period was the invasion of Egypt by the Assyrian Empire in 671 BCE. The Assyrians, under the command of King Esarhaddon, conquered Egypt and established a new dynasty that ruled over the country for several decades. However, the Assyrian rule was not to last. In 525 BCE, the Persian Empire, under the command of King Cambyses II, invaded Egypt and defeated the Assyrians. Egypt became a province of the Persian Empire, marking the end of its independence and the beginning of a new chapter in its history. The Late Period and Hellenistic Egypt. The Persian rule over Egypt was marked by periods of stability and prosperity, as well as periods of unrest and rebellion. However, the Persian grip on Egypt was not to last. In 332 BCE, Alexander the Great invaded Egypt and defeated the Persian forces, bringing an end to Persian rule and establishing the Macedonian dynasty in Egypt. After Alexander's death, his general Ptolemy established the Ptolemaic kingdom, which ruled over Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. The Ptolemaic era was marked by a blending of Greek and Egyptian cultures, as well as a flourishing of arts, literature, and sciences. However, the Ptolemaic kingdom faced internal strife and external threats, including the growing power of Rome. In 48 BC, Julius Caesar intervened in the Egyptian civil war between Cleopatra VII and her brother Ptolemy XIII, ultimately leading to Cleopatra's ascension to the throne. The Roman conquest and decline. Cleopatra's relationship with Roman leaders, including Caesar and later Mark Antony, further intertwined Egypt's fate with that of Rome. In 30 BC, Octavian, later Augustus, defeated Cleopatra and Mark Antony at the Battle of Actium, effectively ending the Ptolemaic kingdom and making Egypt a province of the Roman Empire. Under Roman rule, Egypt continued to be an important center of culture and trade, but its autonomy was greatly reduced. Over the centuries, Egypt faced invasions and occupations by various powers, including the Byzantine Empire, the Arab Caliphates, and eventually the Ottoman Empire. Modern Egypt. In the modern era, Egypt gained independence from British colonial rule in 1952, establishing a republic and ushering in a new chapter in its history. Despite the many challenges it has faced, Egypt remains a vibrant and influential nation, with a rich cultural heritage that reflects its long and storied past. In conclusion, the fall of Egypt is a complex and multifaceted story that spans thousands of years. From its origins as one of the world's first great civilizations to its modern status as a republic, Egypt's history is a testament to the resilience and endurance of its people. Through conquests, invasions, and periods of turmoil, Egypt has remained a beacon of culture, art, and civilization, leaving an indelible mark on the world.